Howdy, howdy. So my name's Larry Bailey. I'm the CEO of Mortgage Workflow Partners, and our title here is Optimizing Your Workflows with Native Encompass Settings. It's a little bit misleading up front because what we're doing for TMC members is all about education. All right, and so anybody use Encompass in the room? A few people? All right. I'm sure that your administrators and your teams who support your administrators probably have a lot of years experience, right? I mean, you wouldn't hire them unless they had a lot of experience. Would you say that people driving 20 years, 30 years are better drivers than those that just started? Those that have just had recent driver education training? Maybe, but it's kind of potluck. So what we're going to talk about here today is what Mortgage Workflow Partners brings to the TMC group in terms of education for your administration staff. It's really leveraging not just the years of experience, but also what goes in behind that. And why does all this matter? So I'm not here to sell you on Encompass or not sell you on Encompass. I'm here to just make sure that you understand that Mortgage Workflow Partners, we developed a training platform that helps you understand how to maximize your native settings. And the one thing about native, as anybody else who has an LOS platform to sell you, is they want to bake more and more into native to not get your attention on having to drive more and more money outside of the thing you're already paying for. So, although it's really great to have custom plugins and third-party solutions that solve for things that native don't, the power and the value really is in the native settings. But how does your team make sure they know what the native settings are? How do they make sure that continually they know what those native settings are? One of the things that we heard earlier about dark matter, and they're not the only one, right? So we've got other LOS platforms that are out there that are really trying to sell this whole task-based workflows, where you're going from sticky notes or handwritten things or Outlook or other third party. I've got companies using Google Spreadsheets, using Monday.com, all kinds of things out there to try and leverage task-based workflows. But the idea is you can do this in Encompass right now. Did you know that? Do you know how to do that? Does your administration team understand how to take your workflow and actually turn that into what's currently available in your settings as we're speaking? When it comes to personas and roles, this is also something that's really important to understand in training, is making sure that your teams that are administering Encompass understand how your company operates. So understanding what a persona, AKA a job function is, understanding what the roles in your workflow and what they're really meant to do. I know this might sound really weird that your administrators need to understand how your company entirely operates, but that's really what it's at. And that's what we teach in our course that I wanted to, again, bring to the community here today. Did you know that currently right now, as we speak, you can actually take your Encompass platform, if your administrators and support staff are properly trained, and leverage these things that are called workflow rules, also known as API-based rules, to truly automate your Encompass workflow, leveraging schedulers, which means simply X number of days before or after a timed event, scheduling notification templates, and so much more. We talked earlier with the group today to help them understand that they could actually automate document delivery directly from within Encompass native settings. Does your team know how to do that? So some illustrations here. We do a Mastering Encompass. I created an online community. You can go to masterencompass.com. Anybody here can join. Thoroughly encourage you to do that. The education platform that we have in there for the administrative coaching and ongoing training and certification reinforces all this information on an ongoing basis. It's a 12-month course. They can renew anytime, because the idea is your future of your company and how you leverage your technology. As I said in today's earlier class about the technology breakout, it isn't necessarily about buying something new. It's about understanding how to leverage what you already own, what you're already paying for. And so what does that ongoing training look like? It's not just one and done. The certification courses that are out there that are offered by very fine institutions, they're too short. Things change. Next year, I've already seen what's coming out for Encompass for 26.1, .2.3, and 27.1. And if you don't have ongoing training and education, your team's not going to be prepared for those changes. So, quick question, for those that raised your hands, or those that are thinking about moving to Encompass, when was the last time that you had an education update for your team? As much as you all want to invest in AI and all these other things, when was the last time that you actually invested in your administrators to make sure they're properly trained, properly educated, and that they're bringing the best of what you're paying for to your entire company? If the answer isn't just yesterday or just last month, please take advantage of our 7-day free trial. Have them check it out. What's going to happen is they're going to realize that they didn't even know what they didn't know to ask, and they can continue. TMC gives us the ability to offer everybody in here a 20% discount that's on there. It's basically $200 a month. That's all this investment is, to make sure that your teams understand exactly what to do and be successful with the Encompass platform. I'm here for any questions before or after the conference. Appreciate your time today. Thank you.